again, I guess I'll just interject with my thing. I guess it's not a memory of seeing them, but like, actually, you know what? I will make this a segue into topic 4, which is, why does this matter? Why does this matter?
Yeah.
What does it matter to us, and why does it matter to K-pop? Like, without them, like, literally, like, look at this. This is how much they matter. Like, it's just, like, I know that's a small thing compared to some other people.
If you look at the discography of even most, like, American artists, it's probably about this big. Like, you probably, like, most artists probably release about 4, 5, 6 albums at most in their entire, like, career, quote unquote.
Yep. SNSD had 6 albums, full albums, then 3 full Japanese albums, and then 4 full mini albums, and then 2 mini albums with subunits, and then Taeyeon had 2 mini albums solo, a full album, and then a mini album each for Tiffany and Sohyun. Like, that's a crap ton of music.
Solo singles for like a lot of the other members.
They have almost as much music as Epic High, and Epic High has almost been around for like 1.5 times as long.
Yeah, it was like 15 years.
Yeah, so like, it's just crazy. Like, yeah, so again, like, if I never had discovered SNSD, I wouldn't be going to Korea in the fall, most likely. Like I probably wouldn't even like be interested in it, because it's just, you know.
Epic High was 2001, so 16 years.
I think Epic High is 2003, but
according to Wikipedia, they're 2001.
Really?
Yeah.
Their first album
Epic High's been around for as long as Somi's been alive. Think about that.
They did underground stuff in 2001. That's why.
That's crazy.
But yeah, like, oh, Epic High's been around as long as my sister. That's weird. Anyways, anyway, like, I don't know, like, just coming off like the personal impacts that we talked about before, like even the impact to the industry, like SNSD, Girls' Generation, So녀시대, Soshi, whatever, you know, they have so many different names, but they still impacted Shoujo Jidai, Xiaonu Shidai for China, and like, as I was saying, they impacted the industry forever. Mm-hmm. Like, they will forever be the standard for girl groups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Twice is obviously modeled after them. Like, 100%. Yeah. Like, JYP wanted his own SNSD.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Everyone wanted their own SNSD, which is why,
again, G-Friend,
that whole explosion in like the late 2000s and early 2010s, where everyone just like 9 members or like huge like numbers or the same style of music. It's just,
I'd say Super Junior started that, because SNSD was actually supposed to be the female Super Junior.
God, imagine Soshi making Super Junior style music. How weird would that be?
That'd be weird. No, yeah, that's really weird.
Would it be Miss Simple or Mrs. Simple?
I'm Mrs. Simple. Yeah, they're married to someone named Simple. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just so much to talk about, I guess. Like, yeah. Like, if G never came out, they wouldn't have had the initial boom that led to Gangnam Style, which led to BTS blowing up to, like, you know.
You don't get Gangnam Style. You don't get BTS. You don't get you don't get any of this if K-pop doesn't break into, like, the sort of international way that it did.
Yeah, G was the first viral K-pop song. Like, it's what made K-pop like gain interest outside of Korea and outside of Korean
huge.
People that were outside of Korea.
Yeah, it's what broke the threshold, basically.
Just that one song like jump started the Hallyu wave like so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yep.
Also, like, again, like, SNSD, like, even the name Girls' Generation, like, it started girl groups back up again. Because after Finkel and SES went away, they had a long time where there wasn't that many girl groups at all.
Yeah, it was like Jewelry and Brown Eyed Girls.
Well, like, if you think about it, Girls' Generation is like to girl groups as Nintendo is to the video game industry.
Video game industry, yeah, exactly. Like, it was like Atari and everything, and then it crashed.
Like, their first album is basically the NES.
Yeah. Pretty much. NES and K-pop.
Holiday Night's basically the Switch.
Yes.
Yep. Nintendo's they're just gonna close shop.
Yeah, let's hope not. Anyways, like, it's just, they mean so much to me. I don't know. I'm just sad to see half the group gone. You know?
No, yeah, it can't be it. Like they're definitely. I don't know. They're definitely irreplaceable.
Yeah, and I guess it's just again. This is. I guess this can go into a different topic about like where if we ever think we'll ever be out of K-pop in our down the road, or we're never.
Honestly, where I said I'd draw the line was when.
Okay, but yeah,
honestly,
like
I told myself a long time ago when
SNSD
disbands, I'm done.
But
I can't do it.
You're just getting started.
I can't do it.
My original caveat was EXO, SNSD, they're gone, I'm gone, and I mean. I was pretty close to that point in like 2015 or 2014 or whatever. But I mean, I guess it's just Soshi is just will forever be ingrained to this period in our lives. Like when we're in our like formative years, or I guess or.
I was out of my formative years. I was in my early to mid 20s.
You know what I mean, though. But I mean, like, I guess it's just like we're getting into like our adulthood sort of thing, where I guess Soshi has been there the entire way, especially for Jacob, where he literally grew up on Soshi.
He is a little kid.
Grew up with this group.
He is a little kid.
Yeah, like
now he's in college.
Yeah, now I'm in college and they're disbanding and I'm crying.
They're disbanding.
Yeah, and it's just, I guess that's probably why it's going to be, and I'm sure it's the same way for a lot of people, where Soshi is just that one group that like defined like their entire like existence for like a small like period in time in their life, and even if they don't exist or even if they fall out of it, it's just nothing is going to change. Just the impact that they made on their life, and I guess that's probably the most important part. Where, not just the fact that they restarted girl groups, not just the fact that they did all this. Like, it's just I feel it's like that personal impact that they made, and I'm sure there's.
They definitely.
I'm sure there's 100 other stories and feel free to let us know. Definitely, like reach out to us in like comments or Twitter or something. Like.
What does SNSD mean to you?
I guess that's the question I wanted to pose to everyone. Like, what does SNSD mean to you? What does, like, not just the band, like, not just the music, but what does Soshi mean? Like what does, not the little translation, but like, I guess like what?
Yeah.
How did they impact?
What did they do for your life? Yeah. Well, how did they impact your life?
Yeah, because I'm sure we're not the only ones that just feel so, I guess, grateful for this period in our lives. Like if I ever have the chance to meet like Jessica or Tiffany or whatever, because they're the only ones that I could actually understand me.
Yeah, I mean they all speak English,
but I mean like
enough to understand you.
But like if I ever like I'd straight up tell them like thank you, like this is like my like I guess like my entire me being like alive is I guess it like in large in part to them. So like that's just the power of their music, and it's I guess it's something that I guess goes beyond even language barriers or like music genre styles, or I guess like whether you prefer like male or female vocals or whatever. It's just like it permeates through everything basically. Like I can't think of one thing that they didn't in some sort of way like either like make an impact on or sort of improve, like because I mean even the concept of like I guess idol focused like variety shows or something like that, or like all this sort of like I guess like they sort of redefined I guess what it meant to be a girl group or a K-pop group in a way.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think another thing like this like them losing most of their members I think is pretty much one of the final nails in the coffin, at least for a disbandment goes. But like when they finally do officially disband, it's definitely like you guys posted on Twitter earlier, like it's an end of an era.
Yeah.
Like they're like it's gone. Like the K-pop I knew when I got in is gone. You know? Mm-hmm. Like it's a whole new generation. It's complete reset. Complete reset that we've never seen the likes of before.
Yeah, we're in uncharted territory at this
girls'
point.
Generation.
Yeah,
the new girls.
Yeah, they literally started a girls' generation.
Yeah, exactly. Because like girl groups, other than BTS and EXO, like girl groups are way more popular in like almost every aspect.
Yeah, like when you think about it, like Ian, maybe internationally they still sort of lag behind guy groups, but again, like
yeah, in Korea they definitely don't.
Girl groups run the world basically.
Yeah, twice is the biggest thing we've had since SNSD. Like in terms of girl groups, 100%, and then other than like BTS and EXO, they are like that's it. Like Twice is
doing beat for beat the same thing. Like
they're getting back
doing
into
it again.
Like, getting back into influences and inspiration or whatever. Like, just like imagine how like I don't think there's anyone like male or female that's in the idol industry right now that it wasn't in some way influenced by Girls' Generation. There's no way. Like
isn't he like? Didn't even like one of BTS's members say like his biggest?
Oh yeah, he says he loves SNSD. Yeah,
SNSD. So like they're just inspired this entire generation of idols.
Well, like I remember I read somewhere like somebody asked like all these girl groups who they want to be like, and like everybody said Girls' Generation, everyone.
Yeah. And again, like that whole Gaio Daejun thing where like literally like you have like all the major like members of girl groups from today doing Into the New World, and again it's so fitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because again I feel like it's not just a rallying cry for like change or social change or political change in Korea. I feel like it's like again it's Into the New World. It's literally like the rallying cry for I guess just like K-pop in general in a way.
Again, Into the New World, like that. Like again, it's the fact that their debut song is a symbol for change and empowerment and whatnot.
Yeah,
like,
again, where it permeates outside of
no
the
other
music
group
space.
Anywhere that's like that.
Like you're talking about like that puts it on the level of like I don't know, like We Shall Overcome during like the social like the civil rights
or
movement.
like Imagine.
Like that's sort of like if you're put it on that level, like that's how impactful your music is. Like people would kill for their music to reach or to be thought of or to impact in that sort of way.
Like
you
any
don't artist. That's a dream.
Nobody's song gets to get the impact that like John Lennon does.
Literally.
But this is like in Korea, that song has that impact.
Honestly, that's a really good comparison. Like it's the equivalent of John Lennon's Imagine. Like like literally. It's I never thought about that. That's a really good point though.
It is. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Just you're like, my point is very good.
It is.
Anyways, I think that's all I really wanted to say. This last topic is short, but I just want to hammer it in that like this is a really important, it's a really big loss for K-pop, I think. And obviously it's going to be growing from here on out, but still,
this isn't the end of K-pop, but it's definitely
only the beginning.
We're definitely losing something. Yeah, but it's
just
for
like
fans for fans that have been around for longer than a few years. Like this is a really big loss.
Yeah. So people like us, old veterans, I like how most K-pop fans are like my age, but I've been in it way longer than
that. Most of them are your age, but they only found it a couple of years ago. Yeah, or you found it 6 years ago.
I'm like an old man in K-pop years,
and I'm literally an old man in compared to K-pop people.
Yeah, but anyways, thanks for listening this week. This is basically our Soshi tribute, I guess.
Tribute.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yep. Goodbye to the Soshi we knew, I guess. I'm still really looking forward to whatever they put out, if they do put out.
Oh yeah, the solo stuff we'll get from them will still be amazing.
Even if they put out something as 5, I'm still looking forward to it.
Again, it's just gonna feel like it won't.
It's gonna be weird. It'll definitely feel empty.
It'll feel incomplete.
Yep. Incomplete. Which is the opposite of a song that's on this album.
Which is how I was going to sign off with the way I signed in.
Yep.
You want to take it?
SNSD.
Yep. You made our lives complete.
Yep.
You definitely did. And we'll miss the group, but again, we still love it. I don't want to sign off with Stay Creamy. Just love yourself.
No, that's definitely not the way to sign off the show.
Just, love yourself and
I love Girls' Generation.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yep.
I
And
don't
if
know
you're
the
a hater,
Korean. I don't know
stop
the
hating.
I don't know the Korean. So
Saranghae.
Jacob, you take it away. Fan chant.
What, for a goodbye?
The fan chant.
지금은 소녀시대 앞으로는 소녀시대 영원히 소녀시대 사랑해.
Which translates to.
Right now it's Girls' Generation. Tomorrow it's Girls' Generation. From now on, or forever, it's Girls' Generation. And then Girls' Generation, I love you. Yeah.
Forever,
Exactly.
it's Girls' Generation. And with that, goodbye.
안녕. I want to see you at night. You like my flesh. The day is dangerous. I cannot hide my breath. Is that Miss A's breathe, Ailey's mind your own business, or EXID's night rather than day?
It's EXID because I like you want my flesh.